Absolutely. This is the it's the Cotton Bowl, Andy. So we're wearing our cotton underwear and we're gonna face off. All right, let's see. Let me see the broadcast here. Broadcast. Okay, sweet. So I think we're ready to go. Let me just get the stream sent to the boys. Here we go. Share. Copy link. There we go. Did you play me last season? I was like at 90. I was around here. A little bit. Oh, wow. You didn't. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're a much better team, but I'm still never going to be good against humans in this. I have a lot to work on. Well, maybe that'll help. Maybe it's just had too much fucking shit on me. I need to get my pants off. This is the underwear bowl. The cotton underwear bowl. There it is. There's the trophy. They need to replace that football on the top with just a pair of boxers. Or whitey tighties, yeah.
We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today.
It's fun. It's super fun to do it that way. Like it's been fun building Montana for nothing, but I just wish I could win a championship with these guys before this is over. This is it.
College football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
I would probably win one of them. Yeah, I agree. Well, Haas, this is Haas's season. We're running into a buzzsaw with him. This guy's a beast. Yeah, I'm not sure if he did. I couldn't remember if he did either. I think he did too. His name's too good to be a real person. It has to be a fake person. Yeah, you have to make him your head coach. That would be great. I think you have to. That's the alumni becoming the head coach. Storied player on the program.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Got hit on the throw.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Cunningham. The pocket.
Oh, man, there's nobody open there. Got a punt. Hell of a defense by TCU there.
The defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
No, kick it away here.
Oh.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive.
Chew him out. Give him an ear beating. Like he's never had.
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down.
Big cotton underwear bowl.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, man, the stiff arm.
They bring him down to the
Nice stiffy. The big stiffy.
Closer to the red zone.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front.
Absolutely. You can see it clearly through the underwear.
And great execution here by this offense.
Escapes the pocket.
That's a touchdown.
He's got room looking for the end zone.
My God.
He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Yeah. That guy's gonna run. He's gonna run us out of the stadium. I can tell. I can tell already. And he'd win in a landslide.
The team makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That's right. Absolutely right.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback.
We gotta change it up here.
Out on the field, hoping to start a drive here. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about
We'll
what
take
makes
it.
this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Cunningham.
No time to throw there at all.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue.
That just came right in untouched.
In the postseason, just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaking free at the 35.
First down. Take the first down.
Out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Ooh, almost got it.
That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
The slot receiver
Big play for sure.
Or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here by this offense.
That's how that works. That play's so tough to defend.
They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that
The
conversion.
hold.
Got space, looking to score. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on
Brutal.
the play. Let's
Absolutely brutal.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
That's a killer penalty. Oh, my God.
Back to throw again. Launching downfield.
Oh, no way. He was wide open.
Going the other way. Can they catch him? He's at the 50.
He's gone.
Inside the 40. Inside the 20.
Look at 78.
All the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Horn Frogs.
That was incredible by him.
The takeaway and the touchdown.
Oh, man, we're in trouble.
Any defender.
Well,
I thought I had him, man. Those defenders break so quick sometimes. You just can't anticipate that. He was wide open on my screen for a bit there, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere.
Takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
They are.
Be brought down.
How they do it?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Cunningham. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
It was a good throw. We'll take it.
Excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window
We'll take it.
zones and delivering the ball on time.
A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. The tackle is made, but
are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is this bullshit?
Moving backwards after that holding penalty.
Come on, man. That's like, you're taking me out of the game by giving these holding penalties. That's so fucking dumb.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go.
Oh my God. Did you get it back?
So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football.
This is going to be a beatdown.
The ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41.
Oh, good fucking blocking, guys. Great blocking.
Down decision. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play.
Nobody on that guy.
Outside.
They just parted the sea for him. What the hell was that?
Their own territory, coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw. It's Cunningham.
Oh my God, man. Are you kidding me?
The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Just sim it. I'm already out of the game. What a beatdown this is going to be.
Exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks.
Yeah, I mean, just no time to throw there. I don't know what to do.
Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's going to be an ugly game.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Extending the play now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Right tackle.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards.
Yeah, he was way downfield. It's only second and 13.
Coming up. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Wide open.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure.
Wow, what a catch.
Can he get in?
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion? For
that was a hell of a catch.
Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short.
He'll get in this play. There's no doubt about that.
Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Carried him in, you idiot!
Touchdown, TCU.
Oh, what a beatdown. 21-0 already. I might not score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead.
This is going to get ugly.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Maybe you might be right.
Offense ready to start this drive.
What the fuck?
And looking to throw now on first down.
There is no time to throw the ball.
It's a sack.
What the hell?
I believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack.
I mean, there's no one touching him.
About changing things up, the snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So far in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Oh my God, I have no time to throw this fucking football.
He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
This is ridiculous.
This offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on.
There's no time to throw the ball.
Got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing.
This is so unlike every game I play against the computer. Like, this is nothing like it. It's just so weird how different it is against a human. It's just a completely different football game. I feel like I'm playing a completely different video game.
Looking downfield, it's Cunningham. He'll take a deep shot.
Interference! Picked! He got it interfered with!
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up.
Oh my God, he cut him off! He literally pushed him in the middle of the route! This is a joke. We're getting absolutely screwed on some of these. The holding call, now that. 2 holding calls. Ugh.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
That's reeled in. It's Cross. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the
Kirk knows it.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Coming
coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. This quarterback on fire today.
Just end the game. Just simulate it. No, I don't need to be a part of this.
So tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get
Just
down
end
to the
it.
red zone, you're looking for that big target.
Just end the game. Just end the Montana Grizzlies of 2025 college football game. It's not my year. It's not my game.
Most defenders, really good execution. They come up with 6.
Never. I would never quit. I can't believe Matt quit. I still can't get over that.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Cunningham. Looking for a deep completion.
He dropped it. He fucking dropped the fucking ball. What am I supposed to do?
Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming
He
up.
did.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Across the 40 now. Breaks loose at the 45.
Oh, yeah, we got a touchdown. Yay.
What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator.
Not every time, but it's a great play. It's a great play for me against the CPU.
Carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Yeah. Yep, 5 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7.
Fun play.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
It's a fun play. It would be very tough to defend, that's for sure.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Should have had to taken a knee.
And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Palmer. Brought down to the 23.
Good tackle.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he
got nailed.
Big hit.
We're nailing them.
Got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield.
Yeah, he would have gone down for at least 20 more yards there.
All the way to the opponent's 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Get him!
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
What the hell? Oh, I didn't.
Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Yep. Yep. We'll take it. I don't think it's going to. I do not think so. You're getting the ball back anyway. Yeah.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there.
I don't think that's going to matter, unfortunately. Wish it was closer.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Big boner. Flexing the big boner.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now.
Yep.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
All right, let's get some points on the board here, huh?
On the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh my God! How do you not make that pass?
He's got some room and some blockers here.
I mean, I had a foot on you. I don't know what kind of throw. It was a bad throw or something.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here.
Quarterback's an asshole. I had him. I had him for an easy touchdown, and he just made an awful throw. Cool. Cool. Cool stuff.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to move the chains.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker.
Roughing the Excuse me?
So the offense
we defended the quarterback was throwing the ball. We hit him as he threw. What?
The Horned Frogs begin a new
How was that roughing the passer?
Quarterback drops back.
That is the worst. That's the worst call I've ever seen. We literally hit him as he was throwing. That's why the ball was incomplete. This was a joke.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
What the fuck? Hit him!
They finally corral him at the 1.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
No.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision.
Should have been a walk-in touchdown. It's a bad throw.
Made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal.
Huh. He's a.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
He's in. He's in. This game's over.
How important was that touchdown, Kirk?
As soon as I saw the playoff bracket come out and I had to play you in this round, I was ready to just kind of pack it in for the season. So I was like, okay, let's move on to the next game.
This 2-possession lead, they got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. 1st down here for this offense.
The fat lady's already at home, eating a fucking whole cake to herself.
Catch made on the right side. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid.
Fat lady's already home on her recliner eating a whole fucking cake.
And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good catch and good execution.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's escaping the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he didn't even win it.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead.
But, yeah, one of my linebackers.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Oh, he's gone.
He's got some daylight.
He's gone.
Turns on the speed. Can they catch him?
Unbelievable.
All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come.
Oh my God.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
No.
And that one will bounce
Absolutely
out
not.
of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
That's like not even an injury that happens in real life. Like, I never heard that of that injury in football.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop.
It was close.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Cunningham.
Yeah.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life.
Yeah, that TCU pressure has been unbelievable. I haven't even had a chance to throw on some of these.
The entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up second down.
Well, it's definitely working.
The shotgun drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quick throw to his receiver.
Catch it!
It's incomplete.
Catch the fucking ball!
To avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders,
I think I have.
Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
This time, a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Gotta respect that. Gotta respect it. Congratulations to the Corn Frogs. Kicking my ass tonight in the Cotton Underwear Bowl.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Hot top.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone.
Love this never say die attitude from this.
Quit dancing. Get out of here.
This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air.
They should. That guy should not be dancing like that with this scoreboard.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
We're not scared of this piece of shit over here. It was a fluke.
Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
No way. Absolutely no way.
After a short gain there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Pick that.
Oh, that one's picked off. Gets some space around the 30.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover.
We'll make it a little bit more respectful, if we can here. I wouldn't mind losing this game by 14. I'd be happy with that. Maybe a 49-35 game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Nice block. Great block.
Moving past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds.
That was a hell of a play.
Big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him.
Yeah, he's fast as hell.
Build up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Roughing the passer? Are we sure?
Fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing.
Are we sure that wasn't roughing the passer since we disturbed the quarterback from passing the ball?
Quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Oh! What a catch! Well, that was the most glitchy. that was some horse shit right there.
Playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Looking downfield, it's Cunningham. Quick throw to the left.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me on the throw, bud.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards.
Man, that's disgusting.
Aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line.
He dropped it!
They hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh my God, how do you drop that? It's in your hands.
On the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep.
That's a big play.
Going. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds.
That's a big play.
More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls.
That was weird. Very weird.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. So the low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The
he did.
Keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yep.
There's a marker down.
That's old. Of course it is.
Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. To throw, it's Cunningham. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete.
Wow, what a catch.
By the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, we saw
Hell of a catch.
in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face.
Take the first down.
Back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Can he reach the end zone? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Man.
That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to
Yeah, I had 4.
their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt.
2 of them really showing off the fact that they didn't win that trophy.
I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
I'll tell you what, we made it respectable.
Good. They get a little bit closer.
This is close.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win.
This is a big one. I can't believe that you have I have a chance to get the ball back and tie it. It's unbelievable. Ooh.
Be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
What a catch. What a catch.
It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets into space at the 50.
That's a great play, great play.
But not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more
Come on,
yards.
someone get him. That's game.
They make the stop, but not before
I can't believe that. No one was there to get him there. It blows my mind.
As much clock as possible for their offense. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And that is another game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
What the hell?
Play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
I'm proud of the Grizz for fighting all the way to the end here. I really, this is a special squad that doesn't give up. They are.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's
he picked it up out of bounds.
So incomplete.
Yep.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout.
Damn it! I thought there was a little bit more time, Andy. That was Comas pulling off one hell of a comeback there. Almost made a 28-point comeback in the fourth quarter. Damn, great game. That was much better than I thought it would turn out.
You and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.